I've been buying and selling cars for a few years, sometimes to keep, sometimes to flip. I just wanted to show you a recent purchase that I made and give you a quick rundown on the steps I took to determine that this was a car worth buying. When I'm looking for a vehicle to flip or to buy, I put in phrases like needs an engine, needs a transmission, mechanic special, stuff like that. Okay, so this is the listing I found. It's for a 2007 Mazda 3. As you can see by the photos, it's in pretty clean condition. Let's take a look at the description to see what we got. As you can see on this listing, he said that the engine was seized and needed to be replaced. So before I did anything else, I pulled up this website, Car-Part. This is the mobile app. You start by searching the type of vehicle you have. So in this instance, it is a 2007 Mazda. And it's a Mazda 3. And then you're going to search the part that you need. So you're going to go down to engine and then click on engine. And then you do search it by your zip code. It'll pull up local places near you. Sometimes there's different engine options, so you just pick the one that specifies to your specific vehicle. So I like to sort it by distance. You click up in the right-hand corner distance, and then what this does is it'll pull up shops near you that have engines for sale. It looks like there is one listed nearby for $600. Pretty good deal. So based on the list price of the vehicle and the cost of this engine, I should be in it right around $1,500 total. So that's in my price range with what it books at. Let's go look at the car. Okay, so here's the vehicle. I decided to buy it. Overall, it was in pretty good condition, had newer tires and brakes, no major body damage, just some paint fading on it. The seller was awesome, great to work with. We ended up settling at $700 just because he had a lot of interest. Cars like this, they don't stay on the market very long. All right, so I got the Mazda home and I started looking at it, getting ready to pull out the motor, and I noticed something interesting. The engine was completely out of coolant, so I put coolant in it and started up the engine. Yes, it did run, and coolant started pouring out right here out of this outlet area, and it was just pouring out all over the ground. And so the part that was actually broken was this outlet pipe where the radiator hose hooks up to the engine. And you can see right here where it looked like the car overheated and built up pressure and actually blew out this gasket and broke off this little chunk of plastic right there. So we're going to replace this first and see if that ends up fixing the problem. So in this specific situation, it looks like the thermostat actually went out, which caused the car to overheat. Which with the buildup of pressure blew water out of that inlet pipe. So the important lesson here is to get your vehicle properly diagnosed because this engine was actually still good. It just needed a few parts, which is awesome. Really good news for me. It means I'm going to save a lot of money. Here's a breakdown of all the parts and money that I have put into this vehicle so far. I always keep a list like this on my phone so I know exactly how much I've spent on the vehicle. So when I go to sell the car, I know for sure that I'm not taking a loss. It's been an extremely helpful tool, and I highly recommend it. So with all the parts that I have put now into this car, I'm just in it over $1,000. I believe if I were to sell this car today, I could probably get minimum $2,500 to $3,000 for it because it does run and drive, passes emissions, and has no real problems. So that's basically it. That's my process. I have flipped many, many vehicles this way where I find a vehicle that needs either an engine or a transmission or a major repair like this. I price out the part, add them together, make sure it's going to be worth my time before I even go look at it. I know exactly where I need to buy the vehicle at to be in the price range that I need to be in. Usually try to make anywhere between $1,000 to $2,000 on these types of flips just to really pay me for my time. The way I kind of look at it is how much would I be willing to do this repair for on someone else's vehicle, and then the only difference is the title is switching names during the process. Good luck to everyone on their car buying and flipping journeys.